more ASMR Final Fantasy. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. I have some orange soda. It's pretty good.
Okay, so hey everybody, sorry about Shannon.
What the fuck?
I'm also still just adjusting the sidebars a little bit here.
You're mean to me.
Just so they're not cutting into the game here.
I was trying to make a happy, peaceful entrance instead of my usual screeching, alright?
Oh. Shannon, there's no such thing as a happy ASMR fucking stream. You know what? Yeah, we get up like a tiny bit of the black there. Alright, so how's it going, everybody?
It's a Friday, beach.
It's Friday night. We're playing Final Fantasy.
It's Friday night and we ain't funkin'. Fuck.
No, we are not.
Instead, we're stuck in the campments.
We are not good at rhythm games. So anyway, we are. Oh yeah, right. I don't have the sprint shoes on these guys. Anyway, so we're just gonna head through the camp, I guess.
Excuse me. Did you tag that we were starting?
Yep. I always do.
All right, cool.
Oh.
Oh.
General Leo, sir, the Domans appear to be playing a waiting game. So, they're using their favorite strategy. General, we're ready to storm the castle as soon as you give the order. Patience, if we attack now, there'll be too many unnecessary casualties.
He looks fucking weird.
But General, I'm prepared to lay down my life for the Empire at any time. You're from Miranda, are you not? I mean, yes,
Mother
sir.
Miranda.
Why do you ask, sir? You would have me go there and deliver the news of your passing to your family? What would I say when I handed them your sword? How could I even look at them? You're a human being before you're a soldier. Don't be so eager to throw away your life. Emperor Gestalt wouldn't want you to die for nothing. Yes, sir. General Leo, sir. Carrier pigeon arrived from Emperor Gestalt. What? The Emperor summons me. I must return at once. Understood, sir. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Yes, sir. Listen to me. Don't rush things. That's all I ask. Sir, leave it to us, sir. I'm counting on you.
I feel like Leo's avatar looks kind of odd.
Maybe an Emmy. He seems like a decent man. It's because he's supposed to be a black guy, but like his sprite, he just looks like a white guy with a mohawk, so there's like a disconnect.
Oh.
Like, General Leo is supposed to be black.
Oh.
Yeah, I think...
Why didn't they?
I think the same reason, like, no one's sprite matches their Amano art, sprite color limitations. Because, like...
I love you, but there's fucking, like, trees and shit. I think that's...
No, that's not how palettes work in old games, no. And also, black people are not the same shade as trees.
Well, no, they're not. I'm just saying, you know.
Because that's just how palettes work. Because if you notice, for example, like Kefka, like, he literally just has all the same colors Terra has in just a different order.
Yeah.
Because it just saves on, like, memory space and shit.
Once Leo's gone, I can turn this water into flowing river of poison. Anyone who touches it will be pushed up daisies.
Pushing up daisies.
Fuck you! I'm Kefka. I'm the one who rules.
I'm afraid the Emperor's calling me back home, trying to cause any trouble in my absence.
I'll take care of things faster than you ever would.
Nothing dirty, Kafka. They may be our enemies, but they're still...
That man would ooh.
They're still human beings. Try not to forget that.
Listen, if I take 3 hours every morning to put on this goddamn clown makeup, you bet your ass I'm gonna ooh.
You think that's makeup?
We didn't show mercy to those who had turned to the side of the returners. Which is good, because I never seem to have any of the stuff.
Oh my gosh, you think he got, like, makeup tattoos?
I was thinking it's like more of like a Joker situation where he just sort of looks like that.
Yes, just go off and be a good little boy. I'm hilarious. Is the poison ready? The poison.
But General
Poison
Leo
for
said...
Cusco. Cusco's poison. I'm in charge now. Fork it over.
Some of our people are being held prisoner inside the castle. If any of them were to drink the water...
Who cares? They're the one who's stupid enough to get caught by the enemy. Ugh, God, you stupid fucking people, motherfucker.
You're inhuman.
Pests everywhere I go. Guess I'll have to take care of you too.
It's boss time. It's Kafka. Let's suplex him. I know it's called meteor strike, but I'm gonna keep calling it suplex. Youch! Kefka, wait!
Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter? They got cute bow ties, though.
So it doesn't matter what you hit Kefka with, like, he'll just run off by default. So you're kind of chasing him. Wait! Let's see. What's up here? Not much.
I mean,
This the HD Magitech armor spray looks kind of cool though.
yeah.
I like how it's like sitting like an angle now instead of just sitting there turned off.
Me too.
You just don't give up, do you?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what you hit Kefka with, he just does that
You got my shoes dirty, asshole.
with a knife. I don't know if Shadow has a chance to leave during these fights because like the fight doesn't technically end like the normal way.
Yeah.
Monster in a box.
Fuck.
Yeah, shit.
What was that called? Scintillation?
I have no fucking clue. It also inflicts Berserk, which just it increases your physical attack damage, but it makes your character just attack randomly.
Huh.
I don't think Sabin will ever do like his blitzes while he's berserked. I think it's just
He's just pissed.
I think he's just stuck on like
Full of
default
testosterone and
attack,
Doritos.
like always. And this thing summons enemies. Oh, this ain't great. Okay. Uh oh, Sabin. I'm just throwing another shuriken. Come on. There we go. Shurikens ignore evasion, by the way. Got a green beret.
Oh, nice. I thought those were smiley faces for a minute.
What were smiley faces?
Go back into the menu.
Oh,
the
the
star moon thing.
Oh, the blind condition marker, yeah. Do I have anything that gets rid of blindness?
Probably surgery.
Petrification. I don't. That's nice. Anyway, the Green Beret as a helmet provides a 1/8 bonus to your maximum HP. Green Berets are an actual military thing, although I do not believe they give you extra hit points.
Hi, wife.
Oh, hey, Druid, how you doing? What is going on? Alright, well, we just have blindness now. Got a mithril glove. That's an accessory that we will use sometime later, I'm sure.
Oh, great. I'm full of ice cubes.
This is getting tiresome. You handle the rest! And the dude's like, okay. I don't know if blitzes also ignore, like, accuracy and shit.
I kind of fucking love how the sunglasses, like, are on the sprite, but also on Shadow. It's, like, around his neck. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah, like, they're not,
They're not even close.
No.
That is on the man's nose.
Oh god, Interceptor is fucking pissed.
I did not know you could see other players in the wild area and the expansion zones and Sword when I connected to the interwebs.
Oh, yeah, you get to see them all wandering around and wishing they're playing anything else. There you go. I like how the sunglasses don't move with their sprite at all.
Yeah.
Nothing beats the sweet music of hundreds of voices screaming in unison.
Damn. This is why I can't take care of pets. This is why my goldfish left.
The goldfish left! Like it ran away.
He grabbed his suitcase and fucking left.
Sir Scion.
I love doing the voice for Kefka.
There's a great deal of activity in Imperial Camp. I think they may be preparing another assault. Does the water not look a bit odd? Well, I mean, it is purple, sire. That's not normal. So yeah, Kefka apparently invented the world's most fast-acting poison. These guys aren't even drinking it, and they're just dropping like fucking flies.
I mean, to be fair, water is kind of in everything.
That dude's super dead.
Yeah.
No, but it's like they're not even drinking it. These dudes are up in the fucking, like, the...
You don't know if they have a straw. A giant fucking 30-foot straw, and you just...
Well, load down contemptible. We must warn the king. Don't let that bastard drink anything! Alright, let me go into the equips here real quick. I'm gonna give... Let's see.
I'm terrible.
Give him the black belt.
I don't remember the last time I had water.
Aren't you drinking water right now? Isn't this
Well,
water?
technically that's like sparkly.
Sparkling water's still water.
Sparkly, definitely flavored water.
So, flavoring is fine. Alright, let's go find the king.
Let's go find the king. Ooh.
Let's see. To the king with all haste.
No shit.
Yes, the throne is just ahead. I learned how to run. Your Highness! Who's there? Cyan, Your Excellency. Oh, Cyan, my sight is failing. I cannot see your face. It might be because my fucking face is in the carpet, but you know. Excellency, please, you must be strong. Cyan.
Fight with the carpet.
You have
if you know what I
defended
mean.
you have defended this realm since the days of my father before me. I thank you for your service. Forgive me. I have failed to protect our kingdom. No, Excellency, the fault lies not with thee. I fear for your family. Oh, my chest burns with every breath. Speak not, my lord. Save thy strength. Go to your family. So he's dead as shit.
Woo.
Oh!
I love their like animations.
Yeah.
Or like a normal person would say their surprised animation.
I mean, that...
Instead of me, I'm like, oh yes, their animation.
To be fair, that is correct. They're animation.
Huh.
Okay, you know what?
I am an intellectual.
Yep. Okay, you know what? Fuck this, sprint shoes.
What do you see in me? I don't get it.
I love you.
I love you. But is it because I have like Great Dane energy?
I don't know what the fuck that means. Elaine, do not leave me, Elaine. This is unpardonable. Owain. I like how his wife and kids' names rhyme.
Yeah.
No. No. This is not possible. This cannot be happening. I will not forgive them. The Empire must pay for this.
Oof. And by Great Dane energy, I mean I don't understand the concept of space. I'll just randomly completely leap on you and put all my body weight on you, which is a lot.
I mean that
I
is
love
true.
food.
You
I
do
love
that.
snacks. I love cuddling, and I like to like not cuddle like a normal person. I like to literally just lay on top of you. I do have Great Dane energy.
Sup, friends? Divine, what's going on?
What's up, gamer?
Let me give you a hand. I know not thy name or allegiance, but I welcome thy aid. So, for this bit, Cyan isn't controllable. He kind of just does his own thing. But any accessories and shit you put on him still work, which is why I put the black belt on him, because sometimes it just makes him counter.
Rad.
Just to make this go by a little faster.
You definitely have golden retriever energy.
Do I? What does that mean?
You've heard like the golden retriever boyfriend thing.
No, I have no clue what the
You're
fuck
like
you're going on about.
lovey-dovey, but you're kind of quiet, and you're really loving, and
Golden
super
retrievers
helpful.
are not quiet.
How are you guys doing? Better than me, I hope, since I'm recovering from my second dose of 5G.
Nanomachine, son.
How does it feel to be a cyborg?
I thought you were gonna say something else entirely, and I was gonna be like, Shannon, no.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
What?
You know that other thing that anti-vaxxers think happen when you get vaccines? The other thing it gives you?
What?
Starts with an A. We can't say it on Twitch, I don't think.
People really think that?
Yes.
That's not just a meme?
No, people legitimately believe
I
it.
fucking don't want to be on this planet anymore.
But anyway, we're doing pretty good. We both have tomorrow off, so we are both a lot more chilled out than we've been for a while.
poggers.
We are both pogging with maximum.
We're goggin' poggin' up in this woggin', you know?
That.
Pog, 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 pog.
Goggin Poggin definitely sounds like a creepy streamer sex
Fly
thing.
me to the moon, let me kick its fucking ass.
When we finally play Majora's Mask at some point.
I want to play that game so fucking bad.
Well, too bad. I'm in thy debt.
Let me show you what I learned in my moon jujitsu class.
Moon Jujitsu.
Your
No,
girlfriend turned into the moon.
That's rough, buddy. No need for thanks. I am Sabin from the Kingdom of Figaro. And that's Shadow. He doesn't talk much. We should get out of here. I must avenge my family and my countrymen.
Excuse me.
We still got any longer. We'll have an entire regiment down our throats. It's weird. I have a lot of cool powers, but I keep going on speeches. Keep going on really big word speeches that Jameson can't fucking say.
I'm just a robot that cries a lot.
Fucking Sam.
Any slight inconvenience, I just... You know?
Sir Saban, what manner of armored beast might these be? I'll explain later as climb in. So I like how Shadow literally...
That's how my training felt.
I like how Shadow looks around and is like, wait, I need one. And he runs off screen to grab one because he might not be here for this.
Yeah.
Sir Saban, how does one manipulate these abominations? Oh, thou art getting to be a pain in the... Great, now I'm going to start to talk like this. Listen, see that lever? That one right by your hand? Push it. Sir Saban, it appears to be in reverse.
It's like...
Yeah, come on.
It's like helping my grandmother with her phone. She learned how to use emojis.
Oh, that's awful.
She texted me this morning saying she saw a mother ruffled grouse, which essentially is...
Like a big bird, right?
No, it's like a wild chicken, essentially. Oh. And she saw it had babies.
That's cute.
And she put a chick emoji, and I was so proud of her. She put an emoji. She's learning.
Senator Armstrong reference, he has nanomachine powers, is all about you're with America and need to die. Oh, okay, so he's fucking... He's the frickin' frogs gave the guy who had superpowers.
The frickin' frogs gay, do you understand that?
Okay, stop.
Frogs gay.
Shannon!
Crap, frickin' frogs.
When I say stop, do not keep fucking doing it, because then you're gonna break all of our fucking equipment that we cannot afford to replace.
Hey, Beb. Frog. Whenever somebody brings up that meme, I just have to vomit it out, or else I just feel incomplete.
So anyway, we have the Magitech armor back.
Freaking frogs.
Fun fact, Magitech is technically a status condition in the game, but there's nothing that, like, applies it.
Maybe I should just, when I go to therapy again, just refer to my PTSD as a status condition. You know, it makes it sound a lot cooler.
Does it? I mean, yeah, I guess kinda, yeah.
You know, you're like, I have PTSD, and they're like, you weren't in the war, you fucking... attention whore, and I was like, that's not how mental illness works, but anyway.
As if any of them ever give a shit about the veterans that do have PTSD. Literally everyone who says that, like, just doesn't think it exists, period.
Yeah.
There's actually a part in his cutscene where he says he's going to make America great again. Metal Gear Rising came out in 2013, by the way. Kojima's a prophet once again. Did you hear? Did you hear about, like, with the new Mortal Kombat? I say new. The most recent Mortal Kombat, a lot of people were really pissed about a joke in, I don't know if it was in the game itself or in, like, the marketing or something, but, you know, I almost said Shere Khan, that's the fucking tiger from the Jungle Book. You know Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat, big guy with the hammer? Apparently, I don't know if it's, like, one of his victory quotes or if it was something from one of the commercials, but apparently at some point he says, make Outworld great again. And, like, everyone was like, fuck you! He's not even like that! Like, he's an asshole, but he's not... He's like a cartoony asshole.
He
like,
might be like that though. He might.
No, I mean, I think Shao Kahn is legitimately less racist than Donald Trump.
I feel like a lot of things are less racist than him.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
before you finish this section of the game, by the way, make sure you run into at least one of these stray cat enemies and kill it. Just trust me on that one, all right? I know that sounds like weird advice, but Shannon knows why I'm telling this to you.
I don't remember.
Shannon used to know why I told you this information.
Oh, I remember now.
Okay, there you go. She's got it, ladies and gentlemen. Beans is, speaking of cats, Beans is having a fucking spasm in the next room.
I'm having a spasm too. I just feel very uncomfy in my body today. I wish I had bodysuits. And I know that sounds weird. Like, you know how, like, lizard people, government, all that good shit, they, like, put on their human skin?
Uh-huh.
Could I trade... I want to trade this really feminine skin today for something a little bit in the middle. I just...
couldn't tell you, babe.
I just, you know, I'm really struggling lately because I'm really starting to, like, wonder if maybe I'm, like, non-binary or something. I've seen some memes on TikTok that hit a little too close to home. I don't want to sound like, oh, I saw one meme on TikTok, I'm definitely NB. But, like, I get really weird body dysmorphic days, and then other days I'm like, oh my god, I got the mommy milkers.
I mean, I
and then
wouldn't.
the other days I'm
I
what?
would mostly chalk that up to, you know, the whole eating disorder thing that you have still struggled with. But anyway, so I'm an idiot and didn't need to use that tent because this spring heals you fully.
Good job.
I feel like I've just went off, and if a villain, a piece of meat expressed a certain view, how could you possibly the critter speaking in support of that view? You see, I don't think it was people being pissed thinking that the Mortal Kombat people were like for it. I think it was mostly them just being sick of like those kinds of jokes to begin with, you know what I mean? And they're like,
Yeah.
why? You know, the same reason like I don't like fucking South Park anymore, because it's like, I fucking get it, guys. Like,
I did something at the laundromat I would like to admit to.
okay.
This old crotchety bitch old man came in and he literally had one of the fucking red hats.
Oh my god.
He put it on the table and left in his fucking rusty ass motherfucking 80s Ford pickup truck. I
Okay.
took his hat and I put it in the garbage.
Wow. Nice, Shannon.
Like,
You're really a fucking patriot and all that.
I mean,
I love those hats where it's like the same color, same font, and it just says, "Ha, made you look." Like,
oh my gosh, I saw one. It was like, make possums uprise again or something.
make possums again? Did that happen? Did I miss the possum uprising?
South Park is an industrial scale meat grinder that consistently fed exclusively with dead horses.
No, it is though.
What?
So South Park's whole thing is like, it literally takes them less than like a day to make like multiple episodes of South Park, you know, because the animation is fucking garbage. So like, that's why they can make jokes about like shit that's going on like earlier than other shows. Like, for example, right, like let's compare it to like Family Guy, right? When the whole Donald Trump thing was going on, South Park had a whole season of that shit immediately, but Family Guy didn't get around to it until like a season and a half later, because, you know, by the time that happened and they could write it, it was all over, no one gave a shit. But
Right.
the problem is, South Park doesn't really do anything with those jokes anymore. It's just like, ha ha ha, it's what you saw on the news, and that's not funny.
Or it's like, ha ha ha, this world sucks.
Well, not even, because South Park used to just be, man, that's fucked up, isn't it? But, like, there's no fucking punchline. It's just like, haha, we said words you're not supposed to say.
Yeah, they don't plan their next week's episode until the Thursday after the episode airs.
Yeah. They actually had to rewrite one of their episodes, like, one of their season finales. It was, like, about the election, and they didn't expect Donald Trump to actually win. So they had to rewrite the entire episode. I don't know why they felt the need to do that. They could have just, you know, had their show be based off of anything else besides, you know, mimicking real life, but whatever. Oh god. Oh good, a hack shiny. Hey dude. Fuck it.
On the plus side, now that I got my second shot, I was able to go in a convenience store without a mask. It felt amazing.
Yeah, fucking I gotta get mine so I can go to work without my fucking mask / bandana on. A train?
Yeah, even
I'll-
though it says that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Sorry, I thought all of Doma's Railway has been destroyed in the fighting. There could be survivors. Let's take a look inside.
Even though it says that with the masks, I honestly
Just keep it on anyway.
I know no politics rule, but I don't want to look like a fucking Republican. Fuck that noise.
Yeah.
You know, and it's also like, I know it would make other people uncomfortable because I don't want to feel like I have to bring my card in there and like, oh no, I'm vaccinated. Because you know, some people are really like, I'm vaccinated, ugh, my rights, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I
I'd be
definitely
like, no.
like every day in the store I work at, I see like a bunch of people with no masks on. Like, there's no way you even can spell the word vaccine. Like,
Yeah, and like, I literally heard a lady the other day when I was in Dollar General buying soap. And she was talking about how much she hated masks. And then she was like, I don't believe in vaccines and all this stuff. And then it just got into, you know what? Now they're telling me I don't need a mask. So I'm gonna wear a mask. Like, her logic made zero fucking
no, a
sense.
lot of people are subscribed to that train of thought, actually. But speaking of trains, we're on the Phantom train.
We are on the Phantom train.
This
Let's
train-
change the subject before this gets bad.
According to Cyan, this train... Hey, Michael. According to Cyan, this train is taking the departed souls of well, everybody, I guess.
They're dabbing.
To the afterlife. No, they're fucking not.
Hades is the conductor. Choo-choo!
Taking them to the afterlife, and we gotta get the fuck off of it. Once you are on the train, you do not have to worry about Shadow running away at the end of a fight, because he is fucking stuck there with you. So we have Shadow for the rest of this bit, basically.
Yay!
So there's also ghosts walking around.
I love the ghosts. I know I said this in the first one, but they look kind of like either sperms with extra tails or they look like jellyfish.
What's with this guy? He seems to want to accompany us. So, since we have an extra soul in the party, we can bring a ghost. The ghosts are level 13. Not all the ghosts are friendly. We cannot fuck with their equipment, however. The ghosts are equipped with a relic called the Lich Ring, which gives them the same properties as undead enemies, meaning that white magic hurts them, being poisoned heals them instead of doing damage over time, and something like a Phoenix Down will instantly kill him. Possess is the ghost's unique command. The ghost will remove itself from the party and instant kill an enemy, ignoring immunity to instant death. Yes, if you hack it into being in other parts of the game, it does work on pretty much every boss in the game, because it's just not supposed to be there. So that's funny. I feel like how much the vaccine's been distributed, at this point, people most likely think, oh, they got their dose, then, oh, they're gonna go on a rant about more freedom. I think it depends where you live, honestly. Around here, the second one's not a bad bet. Strands Conductor, where business brings you here.
It's unfortunate.
So, how do we stop this thing?
Because it's like,
You want to stop the train. Search every corner of the engineer's compartment. I'm sure there's a way.
I can certainly understand if people are uneasy about getting the vaccine or choose not to. I can understand that, but then don't bitch about the masks.
Yeah.
You know? We have a giant cricket on our ceiling.
Now leave him alone.
Oh, I feel like I need to burp, but it hurts.
TLDR, we live in a society. Fucking yeah, TLDR bottom text.
Yeah.
So, Cyan's not a fan of mechanical shit. He's very scared. He's an old man. Cyan is the only boomer I respect.
True. Well, no, I respect Sissa. She plays COD Zombies. It's fucking pog.
I mean, listen, being a boomer isn't about how old you are. It's a mindset. Honestly.
In that case, Cyan wouldn't be a boomer.
Well, no, okay.
Oh.
I don't know. Cyan's definitely like just a strange old man.
He is a strange old man.
I think Cyan would call me a slur, but like not know what it meant. You know what I mean? You know how like you have that one uncle who like calls you a fairy, like he doesn't realize it's like an insult. He just thinks it's funny. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean like half my family calls me a slut?
No, they're trying to hurt your feelings.
Oh.
I mean, like just literally doesn't know what he's saying, basically.
Even though I've had literally you for an intimate partner, and that's fucking it.
Yeah.
Ah, such a slut.
We should move on to anything else.
So slutty.
So some of these ghosts are enemies, some of them will sell
Are you talking about me?
Fun fact, relevant to topic. When part of the Continental Army got sick during the War of Independence, Washington personally made them quarantine. I mean, yeah, it's almost like quarantining fucking works.
Yeah.
It's almost like the reason shit was so bad is because we fucking didn't do it around here for fucking too long.
Yeah.
So most enemies here are weak to Holy, so therefore Aura Cannon is pretty good. A lot of them are also weak to Fire. If you get Sabin up to level 15, he learns a blitz called Fire Dance, which is basically just an AoE fire attack. So if you have that, this place is pretty fucking easy.
Anyway, that's just my last 2 cents. I agree, we can move topics.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No one's being shitty about it, but
nobody's being shitty about it, but I definitely could. I know I can get feisty.
Shannon could turn shitty about it, so let's just move on.
Or Jameson, especially with the good old DP, you know. Or DT, not DP. Holy shit.
Especially the good old DP.
Especially good old Donald Pump, you know.
All right, we're moving on.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Oh my god, they didn't fix that bug.
I like the potato people. I want their cloak.
So you guys might have noticed that enemy in the middle there, he's just constantly taking damage. In the original version of the game, a lot of these undead enemies have it's either sap or poison. It's either sap or poison, I can't remember. And it constantly damages them. It's supposed to heal them because undead, but it's programmed wrong, so they take continuous damage, and they didn't fucking fix it. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
See that enemy?
Yeah.
That's how I identify right now.
Dead?
No, just the whole, like the
Oh.
goblin energy.
What do you suppose that was about? Oh, no escape. Huh? That's actually a toxic habit of mine. Anytime someone asks to move on for time back, I instantly think of one last thing I need to say. Oh, dude, same. It's not even toxic. It's just like your brain is like, shit, I gotta get this last word out before I become an asshole and bring it up again, you know?
I accidentally interrupt people, and I totally don't mean to at fucking all. I just, like, they're talking, and then one word that they say makes me think of something that I learned about, like, 8 years ago, and I have to just spout it. I feel really bad. I try to do way better with it, but...
I mean, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Fuck, this menu fucks me up.
And my toxic trait is being like, do you hate me? Every 10 seconds. I don't even mean it like that. I just, you know. Good old trauma. I need water.
Okay.
I literally don't remember the last time I had a clear glass of normal water. So.
That's not
I should
good.
have that. Self-care.
You know what? So another fun fact, like I said before, any of these undead enemies, if you use a Phoenix down on them, they instantly die. So if you are just in a shit situation, you have a bunch of Phoenix downs, somehow, there you go. We're eventually going to have access to holy waters, which are meant to cure zombie status. Which, yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. And those also instant kill undead enemies. It is not good to be an undead enemy in Final Fantasy VI.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you ever get, like, a drink of water and you're finally like, oh, fuck yeah, like a cold glass of water?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And you feel like one of those whales inhaling the krill? And
Yeah,
you're just
yeah,
like...
yeah.
And you drink so much water so fast it gives you a small stomachache.
Yeah, that's the fish brain. All right. Hast thou an idea?
You heard it here first, folks.
Yo scores Spanish Solosis Town of Masuda. Hell yeah. You guys ever see the meme where it's a dude pouring a massive bottle of olive oil on a salad and it's labeled like me at normal conversation? Did you know Aragorn's actor broke his foot kicking the orc helmet in Lord of the Rings? I mean, I didn't know that. Yahoo!
Oh my god.
Whoa. What? What?
Have you ever thought somebody who's 5'9",
Mm-hmm.
that would mean they're 69 inches tall.
Good for you. What the fuck?
Fucking nice.
Why are you saying that like it's such a revelation? All you did was fucking remember how to convert feet to inches. What the fuck? I thought you were about to say something like you like stopped and looked like scared of the information you just fucking like thought of. Like,
could be nice inches tall. Oh yeah, Doc. I am 69 inches tall. God damn it. I'm so fucking close to being 69 inches tall, but I'm forever stuck at 64.
you get another growth spurt.
Bab, I'm a 23-year-old fucking Irish fat woman. Do you really think I'm gonna go through another growth spurt?
Shit happens.
When I drink 2 cups of coffee a day.
Shit happens. Weirder things have happened.
Okay, fucking giant, tall-ass Italian scraggly man. Who I love so.
Yeah, it's really.
What?
Saying not have.
High heels?
Yeah. No. There we go.
Divine, I love the aesthetic of high heels.
But Shannon's not allowed to wear them. She has hurt herself every single fucking time she has put on heels. Every single time. I would throw the fucking things away if it wasn't for the fact that she would somehow notice. Like, immediately.
I love the way stilettos look, but I have giant hobbit trippy feet.
Is this train's food truly safe to eat? What are you worried about? Can't wage war on an empty stomach. Do what thou will, sir. I mean, see, there'll be no stopping thee.
One time, I went to a dance in stilettos with Jameson in high school.
I wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't go, remember?
You couldn't go. One time.
Like the one time I wasn't there.
I couldn't go. I twisted my ankle so bad I thought I broke it. So it was like swollen to the size of a grapefruit.
Yeah,
and they had to cut my shoe off my foot. And the doctor was like, if you didn't break your ankle, I'm gonna give you $20. And I didn't. I sprained it really bad, and he gave me $20.
Yeah, so in case you guys are wondering what the fuck happened, why Shannon has a bad ankle, that's fucking why, and that's why she's not allowed to wear those stupid fucking shoes anymore. Every time we go out on like a date or something, and I see her put those dumb fucking shoes on, I make her change. She's laughing, but it's true. I'm literally like, take those fucking things off now. We're not going anywhere. Like,
I love the look of them, but I kitten heels are okay. Or like,
no,
really,
they're not.
You don't even know what a kitten heel is.
They're like the short ones.
Yeah, like my Zelda Dorsey flats.
Whatever.
Those are short. Like small, chunky heel ones, I'm okay with. We get past 2.5, 3 inches, and it starts getting heated, you know?
See, you Shan smoked that whole bait. It makes sense, but Shannon, can you share your jokes with me? Wait, how'd you go to a dance when he wasn't there? No, she was misremembering. I just wasn't there at that one.
Yeah, sorry.
Japanese Charmander, hell yeah. High heels, call them the 69 boosters. Hold it right there!
I have such a cute pair of like these pointed toe red stilettos I wore to my graduation.
And never again.
And it rained the night before, so it was literally walking on my tippy toes, or else if I put any weight on my heels, like the heels would go into the dirt.
I am Siegfried, the greatest swordsman in all the world, and that treasure belongs to me. If I were you, you over-muscled moose, I'd grab Grandpa there and run away while you still can.
Call me that in bed. Holy shit,
Great.
over-muscled moose?
Greatest windbag is more like it. You're the one who would best beat a brave retreat. What? Brazen words for man about to be spitted upon my blade like a plump and juicy pig.
Ooh.
On guard!
Ooh.
Boss time! It's Siegfried! I highly recommend. By the way, he has a gun. That's not a sword, that's a gun. So Siegfried starts out by hitting you, and then the counterattack happens, and he's dead.
Nice.
Got one gill.
And a green cherry.
I'll bark, no bite. No, it cannot be, but the last laugh belongs to me. Ha ha, the treasure is mine. Au revoir, my friends. I have no clue what the fuck that was about. I do, but I don't.
And Michael, I'm not doing any drugs. I have random thoughts like that throughout the day. It's kind of terrible.
See, my random thoughts are mostly about, like, video games and shit, and just random shit I like, not like, man, people out there being 69 inches. They don't know how good they got it, you know?
Yeah, it's like, do turtles snore? I was thinking about that today.
Any animal could snore, technically.
Does it, though?
Well, any animal could, because it's just
When
based on...
turtles have sex, it's hilarious.
In the original Super Nintendo version, there was... so you saw I picked up an invisible potion and a tent. Due to the way the room was designed and the way... how do I put this? So you see, if I tap it, I just turn in place. You couldn't do that. So there was like a chest, an invisible chest, I think it was on this tile or that tile, and you just couldn't get to it ever. And there was a program to be a tent there. It might have been in the opposite corner. It was one of those rooms. It's just one of those weird little bits of trivia about this game that I remember that no one gives a shit about. You know, like most of the trivia I share on the show.
I did. I was thinking about that today when I was on hold.
What the hell are you doing?
Do turtles
Oh, Shannon, come on. I need to see chat.
snore?
Again, any animal could snore because it's just based on like you having trouble
they're
breathing.
not snoring.
Okay, that's nice, dear. Let's do
That's
it.
on your YouTube now forever.
Thanks, babe.
No, tortoises do not snore. They whistle.
Okay, babe.
Fun fact.
Cool.
Here's your fun animal fact. Fuckaroonies.
Fuckaroonies.
Bug.
Oh, okay, he's dead.
Bug.
Oh, is
Bug.
he not dead?
Bug.
Oh, he is dead. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Shannon. There's a bug.
He's
Got a
dead.
hyper wrist. Phoenix down, sniper eye, and Phoenix down. I think the sniper eye increases your accuracy. Physical attacks never miss. Okay. Got another earring to increase magical damage. Saban's aura cannon and a few of the other blitzes are magical, but we kind of don't need them, right? We're doing more than enough damage with the damn thing right now, so I'm just not gonna bother with it. You're leaving?
Bing, 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 bing.
So once you get to this spot, any ghosts you have will automatically leave. Guess we're on our own again. The ghosts don't want to come with you to Boss Town.
The ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future.
No.
Fuck your Christmas.
No, I think
Fuck your Christmas.
that was just a normal ghost.
Well, I don't like how that bug is staring at me. We have this really small gap in our air conditioner, by the way. We're literally not gross, I promise. And last night, this weird cricket with wings came in here.
All crickets have wings, sweetheart.
No,
Yes.
grasshoppers and crickets don't have wings. Anyway,
Yes, they do.
he's in here. And he's staring at me and asserting dominance. I don't like it.
Bab, it is fine. It is
He's
just a
freaking me out.
It's just a bug.
He's got the weird butt tails.
Well, just
The
well,
little... But I don't
What?
want to be a dick and kill them. I'm a witch, you see. Now I'm in a predicament because...
just watch the damn game instead.
It's gonna land on me and I'm gonna freak out and I'm gonna cry.
So the train shut the first and third pressure valves and throw the switch located at the switch. Yeah, okay. First and third. This was a Nintendo game originally, so my immediate thought was 2, 3, 1. Train should stop. We throw the switch. Hope you guys are ready for one of the most iconic parts of this entire game. So, you're the ones who've been slowing me down.
This would have made, fucking Spirit Tracks way cooler.
So the Phantom Train is alive and it's fucking chasing us. Now, fun fact. So the Phantom Train is the only undead boss of Final Fantasy VI, which means you can instant kill it if you use a Phoenix down on it. We're not pussies though, and instead, we're gonna wrestle it.
Excuse fucking me, we're wrestling?
Well, sort of. For some reason, the Phantom Train is not immune to suplex. Also, something to note about Saban's Blitz is the controls do not reverse with him, so it's still diagonal right, diagonal left in that order, even though he's facing the opposite way. It's not actually like a fighting game in that way.
Weird. Can you turn on the AC? I'm dying.
Kinda busy, babe.
When you're done, I mean. You fucking...
Oh, wait.
You fucker. You fucker.
Okay, I guess I
You
hit down 20 times.
motherfucker. I will rain hellfire
Okay, he's dead.
upon you.
Yeah, the Phantom Train's not hard. What are you... Babe, what are you doing?
Working on my book. Or else I'm gonna lose my mind.
Get one of your fucking fidget things. Drops a tent. I will let you go, but there's first something I must do.
The game crashes.
Shut your
die.
fucking hole. God damn it.
Oh, this shit's sad. I forgot about this.
Yep.
Sorry, it's super fucking hot in here. Last. Choo choo. Do 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 do.
Seems we have arrived.
Do 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 do. That's Spirited Away, by the way. Nobody fucking knew that.
Glad to be off that thing.
Nobody got that reference. I will cry.
Faster we leave that train behind, the better. Mm-hmm. So there's the departed souls just hopping on the train, getting ready to go to wherever they're going. Is that Elaine? Owain! Cyan, was that your wife and son? The train's leaving. I don't know why they're surprised about that. Please wait! Elaine! Owain!
This shit's sad.
Hey guys, I'm back. Guess what? Our power went out for a few minutes. It was pretty fucked up because in the basement I just thought, the darkness is finally consuming me.
Oh no! That's awful.
Just like he consumed Cyan's family.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no 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 no!
Oh shit, someone's poisoned.
He's poison. Alright. Ugh.
Best leave him be. Fuck you.
Let it be, let it be.
Yeah, so Cyan's a bit down.
Nah, I thought he was up.
I think you literally just have to like wait. Yeah, you just have to like wait this part out.
I love that you just didn't say anything.
No, you're bumping the mic.
I'm gonna bump you. Ooh, woo. Alright, boy. Let me push this big. I'm gonna do this, or I'm not gonna be able to focus. That bird one always fucks me up.
He's he's something.
He makes me think of like skinwalker cryptids.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, there's Berserk not acting correctly. Berserk is supposed to turn his skin red, not his armor, although that does look cooler, frankly. Hey, vey.
What?
Just all these enemies. No. Oh, Cyan's pants have turned, or Sabin's pants have turned red. That's lovely.
Probably dyed with blood.
No, it's just the Berserk not working correctly with the old school sprites.
Oh. I mean, that's fair. You know, sometimes you get mad and your pants turn red, you know?
No. Can't say I relate, sweetheart. Cannot say I relate. Oh, fuck you. My job is done. I've earned my pay. We didn't pay you at all.
Can't you...
We could reset, but I don't care.
What? You should.
No. Because he'd be gone, like, in 5 minutes anyway. Remember?
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily. 100% necessarily, in fact.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
In fact, right here. When you get up to this part, Shadow leaves automatically. This must be Barren Falls. To the south of here lies the Veldt. 'Tis a wild and dangerous land, inhabited by all manner of ferocious beasts. But if we turn around and go back, the Empire will be waiting for us. The village of Mobliz lies on the eastern coast. If we can make it through the Veldt, we can head there. So how do we get through Barren Falls? Jump to the falls? Fuck it.
Put on your protective helmets.
It's fuck.
Keep your arms, hands, legs, and children
other...
inside the vehicle at all times.
So it's enemy rush time. We got piranhas. Or a pinnacus fish or whatever.
I'm sorry, I don't know what my fucking deal is today.
So these fish actually, as you kill them, more will spawn, etc., etc. So you just got to keep going, and eventually, spoiler alert, there is a boss at the end of this that we're gonna have to take care of. So we're kind of just getting slammed with boss enemy after boss enemy over here.
Is it who I think it is?
We played this game before, so.
Bab, I have the memory of a dead sewer rat. I'm
well,
sorry.
I mean, what do you think it is?
The octopus man.
No, we will not be seeing Ultras for a while.
Damn it. I'll remember it as soon as I fucking see it too, and then I'll feel super dumb.
It'll be weird if you didn't remember it upon seeing it.
Hey, Jameson?
Yeah. Nope, they're still coming.
I'm going to kill you. Let it be, let it be. Or no. Let it
there
die,
it is.
Let it die, let it shrivel up and die, let it die. That's from the Lorax, I think, actually.
Why? What? The,
yeah, because they have the let it live and then they have the let it die.
Oh, okay. I just couldn't fucking use the, like, move any of the curses or anything. That was weird. So this is Rizzo Pass.
The Lorax was, like, way better than it should have been.
It really wasn't. That movie was pretty bad. Please. Shannon, please stop.
Why? You're gonna get Dr. Seussed out. But why don't we talk about the legendary fucking Mike Myers? You stupid hoe. Just kidding, baby. I love you.
You know that movie was actually so bad that was the reason why, like, there was no Dr. Seuss movies again for like a long time.
It was a cinematic masterpiece. Son of a boop.
So, for the second time today, Cyan is just drifting down a river unconscious. He's having a rough one.
Oh! It's the lad. Debbie, no.
A youth draped in monster eyes, his eyes shining with a warm and gentle light. This is Gao? Gaw? I have never been 100% clear. I just call him Gao.
Why are you looking at me? I don't fucking know.
I mean, you're better at English
I watched
than I
the
am.
live-action Cat in the Hat movie when I was 7 or 8, and I believe it's responsible for most of my current day mental issues.
Fucking, you know what,
Sitting
mood.
on babies? Now that's disgusting.
I'll do it for free. So, welcome to the Veld. So,
I love how you do that. Remember the random ass rave that was there for no reason?
you say that as if every scene in that movie wasn't there for no fucking reason. You act like anyone gave a shit when they wrote that movie. Like, anyone on the staff at all.
The fish.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so the Veld. The way the Veld works is interesting. So,
Sorry.
the way... Oh, so there's Gao. We can't really do anything with him.
Can't even.
So the way old school RPGs like Final Fantasy VI does enemy encounters is each set of enemies is stored in I think I have to hit him to make him go away. Is what is called, what I will call a block. So for example, those two soldiers and the two big guys, that's like a block. Or when we ran into the stray cat, that was a block. And then there's another one with the stray cat, the bird, and the two bugs. Every block you have encountered in the game can be found in the Veld. You do not get experience, but you can find all those. So so there's the leaf bunny again. And the Veld can just house all these enemies, including a non-insignificant number of boss enemies. The reasoning for this will become apparent later, but yeah, so that's the Veld. The Veld, anywhere you hear this music is the Veld, and that's its gimmick. You can find all the old enemies and stuff. True, the war is broken out. No. See that house in the far northern plains? The old man lost his marbles. They say he threw out his own kid, thinking he was some kind of monster. So some kid got thrown to the fucking wolves.
Sad.
The region is known as the Veld. Monsters migrate from all over the world, so it can be quite dangerous outside of town. You never know what you might run into.
I keep rereading Divine's thing, and every time I reread it's responsible for my current day mental health issues. There's a whole other scene from that movie pops into my head. I'm
Holy
sorry.
vey. Weapon and armor. Nothing sword. Cotetto. Nothing claws.
Remember the box that you like open it and it's like jelly hell or whatever?
Yeah,
For
like
no reason.
like Thing 1 and Thing 2 came out of it and they looked like fucking just nightmare gremlins.
Yeah.
2 of those. 2 of those. I'm just also sort of preparing for later.
No, but an actual cinematic masterpiece is definitely Jim Carrey's The Grinch. I fucking love that movie. I can quote it from memory.
Again, like I like that movie. I like that movie, but I don't like it because it's good.
No.
I like that movie because it's actually like one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life, and it's hilarious.
It's a good movie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
It's a good movie.
Remember when he just eats a plate?
It's not a plate. It's a bottle. First off. Second off,
What
and
the
behind the scenes is actually made out of like sugar. So he actually bit into that.
I fully believe who'd you say was playing the Grinch again?
Jim Carrey.
I fully believe Jim Carrey would actually just bite into glass. I fully believe he just did it and they didn't even tell him it was made out of sugar or whatever. And he was just like, you're just ready for that. So we're gonna get some dried meat.
Do you look it? You want a cookie from the Santa plate?
Santa. Bye-bye.
Let me know if you need anything. I can send letters and packages to any corner of the world for you.
You've been working on your Christmas wrapping. Honey, I'm so proud of you.
Fab.
Yes.
I am begging you to stop referencing the fucking Grinch.
I love the Jim Carrey Grinch movie. It makes me so happy.
Someone says has her real bad, so Mom says to keep our voices down. Beans, that goes for you too. Letters coming from the letters coming from the town of Miranda. The only thing is keeping him going. So there's a hurt soldier in here. Injured lad. I'm a soldier from Miranda. When our town fell, the Empire was forced to join the Imperial Army. I tried to flee rather than help them attack Doma. They came after me. I barely escaped alive. I can't even move. I'll never see Lola again. There's a letter on the desk. Would you be kind enough to bring it to me? Yeah, sure, bud. Even more Imperial soldiers walk in the streets of Miranda these days, but things are peaceful otherwise. The flowers in the garden will soon bloom and announce your arrival of spring. How are you doing? I'm worried, so I so wish I could fly to your side and be with you. Please think only about getting better and try not to push yourself too hard. Rest knowing I spend every day thinking only of you and wishing I could see you. Lola. I'd like to write her back, but I don't even have the strength to pick up a pen.
Sad.
If we leave and come back... I'm just gonna pick up a pen.
I think you did this in the first playthrough too.
Yeah, because it's a weird side quest. You're saying just about just as well as let's kind of maybe I gotta talk to the guy. Sir. Peace Ocean Currents under Serpent Trench. No. Oh fuck. No, why? God damn it. Fuck off. I don't care.
I could give you the gift of a Christmas shave. Has PTSD.
How? Why the fuck? Enough of this! Thank you, game.
Would you like me to enlighten you on what Jim Carrey's the Grinch?
Not even a little, no. I literally already asked you to stop quoting it
incessantly. Their own
incessantly.
director in that.
What do you mean?
You replaced your own nose. He like went on this huge rant about like when
nose jobs.
No, because Max had the little red nose on, and he
Right.
like bopped it off, and he was like, "Brilliant! You replaced your own nose." Like he tried to put like a lot of this
How's that making
shit behind it because that's what that director always did. He'd always go, "Brilliant!" and then he'd try to describe it in this poetic manner. It was hilarious.
Oh, I thought you meant like the director had like got a nose job or something, and that's what he's making fun of.
No.
Maybe I need to leave town and come back?
Ooh. Oh.
Maybe.
That's it. I'm not going.
6 o'clock, dinner with myself. I can't cancel that again.
8 o'clock, wrestle with myself, loathing.
just cover the curve for old hunger.
5
Tell
o'clock.
No one.
5 o'clock, jazz massage.
Okay, enough. God damn it. God damn it. I hate that you know that entire movie. You can't even remember what you ate for lunch yesterday, but you could recite the entire Jim Carrey Grinch movie by yourself. God damn it, Shannon. No, it's like, jazzercise. What the fuck ever?
It's jazz. It's jazz something, all right. Did I say jazz massage?
I don't know. I thought you said
that wasn't correct.
I thought you said jazzercise, but I don't fucking know. Was it you? Yeah. Okay. I don't remember how to help that guy. I don't give a shit right now. So let's go out into the Veldt. Let's see if we can find that kid again. Shannon. Shannon. For the love of fucking God, it is June. Put a sock in it.
Okay, Grinch. Aren't you so blessed to be with someone so funny?
So let's use the dried meat.
Pain on your face.
Wait.
Do you still love me?
How the fuck?
Daddy? Dad?
What?
Do you still love me?
Of course I do. I'm trying to figure out how to use this fucking...
No, he's got a what point?
You're supposed to use the meat on...
You can... Never mind.
You're supposed to use the meat on Gao, but I can't bring the
it's a
cursor
child.
over there. It's literal meat!
I know! I'm trying to be funny!
Do I just...
Because now I'm just hyper-fixating on the cringe.
What the fuck?
Aren't you supposed to get in a battle first?
What the fuck does it look like we're doing?
You're not in a battle, right?
You're supposed to use the meat on him, but it wasn't letting me. I've gotta go get more now.
Oh.
Move, you
Beans.
dumb fucking kid. Oh, it's the relic shop. Fucking A.
It's like one of very few movies I can quote from Heart 2, which just makes it so sad.
Graplock looks stupid, but Clobbopus is adorable. Yeah, Graplock is,
Excuse
he
me?
exists.
And Clobbopus.
They're from,
What did you just call your bits?
they're
Hello?
they're from the new Pokemon games.
Oh.
You can just...
I know that's probably an octopus, but I'm
can-
just trying to be funny, and now I'm just insecure because I can quote the whole Grinch movie.
Dried meat. What the fuck?
You have to have cyan get it.
No, that's what I was trying last time. Hello?
Defend with me?
You can't defend with an item. That's not how that works. Because in the original, it was literally just you can use the items on like enemies. So you would just put an item, you just move the cursor over to Gao.
Maybe look it up. Ugh. Oh no, Beans has spotted that weird cricket thing.
Oh my god, move this, please.
It's not this, it's my grandma.
Well, move it, please.
Are you sure you're not mad at me?
Yes, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at this stupid fucking terrible port because it keeps changing shit that doesn't need to be changed. Select the item and then press Y? Who the fuck would do that? Literally, there's a D-pad that you can just move it onto him. Oh my god. Okay, what a peculiar child. I'm Cyan, and this is Sabin. You Sabin. You Cyan. Me want more food. Sorry, all gone. You go get more for me. You're a regular munchkin, huh? And you, afraid of me. You want some of this? Me not want to hurt you. Stop looking at me like that.
Boing, 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 boing.
I think they're supposed to be fighting, but it just looks like they're square dancing. Can you fucking imagine if someone's like squaring up and like, yeah, you want to go, and they're fucking square dancing?
That would be me. That's my kind of energy.
Uh,
You know, it's chaotic good energy.
Yeah.
Or chaotic, you know? It's like one of those chaos witches that charges their fucking energy drinks in the moonlight. Alright, I get it.
you can do that.
You can do that with anything, technically.
Gee,
But I know chaos witches do that.
the thought of like,
They put their entire case of monster energy in the windowsills to just let it charge in the moonlight, and then you're like, I can kill God, you know?
I like the idea of like a witch pouring like a 12-pack of monster energy into a cauldron, stirring it around, doing some, and then just like picking up the whole thing and just fucking drinking the whole thing at once.
Yeah. No, well, honestly, probably what they do is they put, that's almost accurate. You pour it, I guess you could pour it all into a cauldron, or maybe like, I don't know, a fucking gallon pitcher for the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd be like, let me be awake and energized without panic attacks, because I have mommy and daddy issues. Glug, 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 glug. Put it in the fridge, put crystals next to it, and you got yourself an energy drink. And again, I know that sounds ridiculous, but like, you know, it is what it is. People do it with coffee too. You stir
Yeah, but those are
clockwise
they're
to
gonna
add
give you
the-
they're gonna give you energy no matter what.
Well, yeah, but it's the intention.
It's like if you stir clockwise in your coffee with your cream and sugar or whatever, it sweetens the day. And then you stir it counterclockwise, because when you stir clockwise, it's adding something, and when you stir counterclockwise, you're banishing something. So if you've had a bad morning, if you stir your coffee counterclockwise, you're banishing bad energy.
What if you like just stir it mega fast like a fucking crackhead and spill it everywhere? What does that do?
That just fucks up your drink.
Here's how to build up Gao's skills. Thank you, Mr. Kappa.
Yappa!
1. Choose a leap, a command that appears only when you are in the Veld. Keep fighting in the Veld, and eventually Gao will reappear. 3. When he reappears, he will have learned the attacks on monsters you were fighting when he left, as well as those you were fighting when he returned. He will. Choose Rage to have Gao use any of the attacks he has learned. And now, please continue your quest.
Was he in the original?
Yes. Yes, he was.
I don't remember him.
So, Gao is basically a barbarian. And we'll get to that in a second. So this is why the Veld has all the old enemies in it, by the way.
He is a feral
He's a feral youth.
barbarian.
He's a... Yeah. So, let's go to abilities, right? So,
He's
Gao has
definitely chaotic good.
Rage, and he has a couple. Literally a couple. Wow. They only started you with 2. They definitely started you with a few more than the original. So let me show you how this works. So you walk around in the Veld, and you're just like, man, wonder what kind of bullshit I'll run into today. You find these guys. You have Gao, leap.
He yeet.
Yeet. So now Gao's gone.
I love Gao.
So Gao's just gone. We need to do some more fighting and wait for him to come back. Let me... Before you ask, no, you cannot leave the Veld without Gao. Well, you go back into that house, but we can't, like, move on without him, so the game's not, like, letting you just leave the fucker here. So if we were to just... Oh, my thing's still on items. So if we were to just, you know, attack some of these guys here. There's no guarantee Gao will come back immediately, but I noticed he was showing up every time we ran into a fight before we recruited him, so I think they might have jacked up the percentage chance of him coming back. So just give it a minute, don't hit the fucker. Oh, don't hit the fucker, I said. And now Gao's back. And if we look, he has the Imperial Soldier Rage, the Were-Rat Rage, those were not all there a minute ago.
I mean, good for him.
No, those are like the ones you start with by default. Those weren't there earlier, remember? I literally only could do these 2, and I was hitting down repeatedly.
I wouldn't complain.
Alright, whatever. So, you might be wondering, well, Jameson, what the fuck does that list of bullshit even mean? Well, I'll tell you. So, let's say you have Gao use a Rage. Man, notice Gao doesn't even have an attack command. Let's say Magitech Armor. Gao will now become uncontrollable. I'm not going to touch the buttons anymore. And he takes on the properties of the enemy, so he has, I think that's Protect on him. And Gao will do one of 2 things. He'll either attack, and his attack will be given a weapon depending on the enemy. That's why Gao can't equip weapons, because he basically gets one. Or he will perform a special attack, like a magical attack, based on the enemy that he's copying. So for example, the Magitech Armor can use Magitech Laser, which is a lightning attack. And then he just does that randomly until either the fight is over or he's dead. There is no way to snap Gao out of raging when he is doing it. It's just what you gotta live with. Some rages are fucking completely worthless, and others are actually broken as shit. And that's why I mentioned, hey, if you're playing along for some ungodly reason, get the Stray Cat so you can get the Stray Cat Rage. The Stray Cat Rage is the best one in the game, arguably.
Yeah.
I like Gao in concept. I really like Gao in concept. Everything else is subjective. Like, I hate that he becomes uncontrollable for like the rest of the fight. I kind of wish it was like a few turns, maybe, you know, and then you just go to copying another enemy.
Then he'd be broken.
Not really, because you still have to go out of your way to grind up the rages though, and know what to look for. I know what, like, at least what a couple of the good rages are because I've played this game so much, but like, you know, but it's like, you couldn't do this. There's nothing in the game says, hey, get this rage, get that rage. Like, this Gao was basically created to sell fucking strategy guides. You know?
Yeah.
But again, I really like it in concept. I always dig in games when you can, like, copy enemy shit, like, you know, blue mage type of deal. And him taking on the properties of the enemies, like, if the enemy is floating, he'll gain float status, etc. You know. Oh, you're not playing the MMO Final Fantasy. Fuck no. No. We're playing old school Final Fantasy when these games were actually RPGs.
Oof.
Hey, Copy, how you doing?
What's up?
No, I'm not throwing shade to the MMO one. I'm throwing shade to fucking, like, everything else.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah. No, we're playing old school shit. No, I really like Gao in concept. He is potentially one of the most powerful characters in the game if you just know what rages to do, or if you're playing one of the older versions of the game and you can use glitches that we do not have access to anymore. And I like... Oh, shit, okay.
Oi.
Oh. Okay. And I like, you know, I like the idea of, like, he doesn't have any weapons, but then he can just summon a weapon out of nowhere when he's raging to attack with, because like, some of those weapons are just, like, late-game weapons that he just can use, and it's cool to see that, like, before you're supposed to, quote-unquote, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Poor Titan's been working in 90-degree weather all day. He's gonna be home soon. Oof.
What does Titan do, again? If you don't mind me asking?
God damn it, another hacked shiny. Rip.
Rip.
I might see if I can go swimming tomorrow.
We got a river in the backyard. You don't gotta wait. 10 works in the shipping private factory. Oh, God, fuck that. Jesus, fuck that, okay. I was gonna say, like, if you, like, because part of my job involves being outside and shit, and I feel that, but, like, being in a factory is worse.
You're not outside all day.
No, but I mean, like, for like, a good chunk of it, I gotta be to, like, do the trash and clean outside and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And even that's what I'm saying, like, if he had to work outside all the time, I was gonna be like, dude, fuck that. But being in a factory, that's worse. Ugh, all the machines and shit, fuck that, dude. He's got my sympathy.
He's inside mostly, it's just no AC and shit.
Right,
Oof,
yeah.
and open air.
That's what I'm saying, you know, like, being inside with those machines and shit, like, that is...
A cold shower after a day like that. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's the best.
So I'm gonna keep walking around and hoping I can find the, stray cat. Again, you only get the rages of the enemies that you leap into and that Gao reappears from. You don't get the in-between enemies.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm gonna force him to take a shower or else he's sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Sweaty man not allowed in my bed. You sound like Jameson.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's gross.
Yeah.
Listen.
You've definitely helped with, like, my self-care.
I mean, I'm glad, but it was also mostly, like, we share a fucking bed.
Yeah. No, the only time my man sleeps on the couch is if he's in massive trouble or if he's sick, and he's never in trouble, so.
I was gonna say, usually it's if you're sick, I sleep on the couch. Because I don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
Like when you were super sick and we thought you had, like, Rona.
Yeah.
I just slept on the couch for, like, a week.
I was so sad.
Well, sorry, Shannon. I didn't want fucking Rona.
I know. And then it turned out not to be Rona.
Yeah. It was for nothing. I'm gonna go to the end because I don't have any fucking antidotes. Again, you don't get XP in the Velt, which some people don't like, but I kind of like it because that means if you're doing this, you don't get, like, over-leveled just because you wanted Gao to get something specific, and also it means you don't have to worry about your levels being weirdly uneven, because obviously Gao's not getting the XP for the fights he's not in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry this is boring, I'm just wandering around looking for a specific enemy, but it's worth it, trust me.
Nah, you're good.
Also, something I haven't showed off is how to run away. You hold L and R. Oh, we can't run away from these enemies. Alright, I stopped holding a game, thank you. Okay, there we go. I guess it's tapping in this one. I don't like sleeping away from Titan. If he's sick, he needs cuddles, and I'm gonna get sick anyway, so I'd rather take care of him, make sure he's comfy. You see, that's the thing, right? When I do that, I don't get sick. When I don't sleep next to Shanna, I don't get sick. But if I do that, then I get sick.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Like, Shanna will be, like, dying, and, like, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Because the universe knows you're trying to avoid it. It says, fuck you. He still takes care of me, though. If I'm sick, he'll, like, run to the store and get Gatorade and soup.
Yeah, of course.
You're amazing.
I can't, I can't take care of you if I'm also sick. And if, like, you're so sick you can't work, then, I need to be going to work and vice versa,
Yeah.
Son of a fucking bitch. I mean, it's rages we don't got, I guess. Leap.
Can you turn on the AC? I'm dying. Thank you! It's like humid. It's not even that hot. It's just like humid.
I honestly don't even feel anything in here, but...
You don't get as affected with heat than I do. I already know it's gonna suck to sleep tonight.
Yeah, like it's one of those woolly mammoth guys from like the fucking beginning of the game.
I want to kiss them. They're so cute. Titan gets sick and whines, but I fucking die every time I'm sick and drag my ass around. I have to be annoyed to take care of myself. That's terrible. Cover your ears, Jameson. I definitely think men, when they're sick, they just curl up and die.
I'm usually pretty fine.
Kinda, yeah.
No, I'm usually completely fine. I bitch about it, but it's because I'm still going to work and shit.
Yeah. Men cannot handle illnesses. They are wimps. Yeah, but I mean, if you and I get the same thing, sometimes you are definitely more out, which is fine.
Yeah.
Of course, because you're sick. But, yeah.
Well, you see,
it's like I'll still be like, all right, I need to do this shit.
You have to understand it. You have to understand it doesn't take much motivation for me to say like, yeah, I'm not doing anything today.
Yeah.
So being sick is usually just like, you know what? Fuck it. Why bother? Shannon repeatedly clicking it is not going to bring it back.
I'll tell you that next time you do it. Could you do that too? Or you punch it.
Well, it works.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Every time I've punched it, it's turned back on.
My dad is the biggest baby when he's sick. I'm the person that gets bronchitis when someone gets a cold.
Ooh, yeah. That sucks.
Hi, Michael. Yeah, like my dad, whenever he gets a cold, he's out of work for like a week.
Well, is it because your dad doesn't get sick like very often at all? So it's just like as soon as he gets sick, he's like, "That's it. I'm done. I see God." Yeah.
And also, I mean, with his job, he has so much sick time, it doesn't fucking matter.
Right, yeah.
He has, like, 500 hours of it. It's ridiculous.
It's like at that point...
Because his role's over.
Right. It's like at that point, you might as well, you know?
Got a fucking Gigamax,
Gigantamax.
Braviary with Defiant. Let's fucking go. You're just mad, Michael. I'm speaking the truth. Truth hurts!
So yeah, so this is how you run away. You just hold L and R and hope you run away.
I hated when I was a kid and like I really didn't feel good and they forced me to go to school and I'm like, I'm gonna call you when I get there because I know I'm gonna throw up by the time I'm there.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you do that. And then they get mad when I have to get picked up. And I'm like, well, I told ya.
Yeah? Oh.
But I mean, to be fair, a lot of kids are like, I don't feel good.
See, I never really faked sick, but, like, I would exaggerate how bad I didn't feel. Like, if I actually wasn't feeling great, I would, like, just make it seem like I was, like, dying. But, like, if I couldn't really fake sick, because then my mom would, like, take my temperature, and then she would know I was bullshitting, and we're dead.
My mom didn't really mind, because I had all straight A's and shit. Like, if I wanted to not go to school, she didn't care.
Mm-hmm. Oh my fucking
and
god.
sometimes your kids need a mental health day, for fuck's sake. Yeah, my mom...
Okay, I guess I 100% saved in the Velt, I thought, but I guess not, so now we're back here.
That's awful.
Cool. Awesome.
I'm
So that means we
sorry.
just lost all those rages we got, too.
I'm sorry.
I hate this
And
fucking game.
Gal.
Well, yeah, we'll get him in a minute. Fucking... God damn it.
I'm sorry. My mom made an agreement with us as kids, because my brother, he wasn't as good with grades. I'm definitely more book smart, and he's more street smart. We're opposites in every single way. She said at least once every quarter if we needed a mental health day to take it, and obviously if we were sick.
Yeah.
If we were throwing up sick. If we had a cold, she'd give us NyQuil and tell us to not tell the teachers and just go in the bathroom and take it.
She gave you NyQuil to go to school.
Or Dayquil.
I was gonna say. How the fuck you find down a waterfall? Explain. Video game. Very carefully, actually. That's the answer. Very carefully. What was I about to say?
Don't worry about it.
You see, my mom, if I, like, had, like, a good enough reason... Hello? I'm hitting the button. Attack, goddammit.
Hello?
Hello? Attack, goddammit.
Can you move up and down? Maybe.
Okay, cool. What was I about to say? You see, if I had, like, a good enough
And
reason...
also, pressing it isn't gonna make it work.
I'm gonna fucking beat you over the head with the
I
keyboard.
just said... You just said that to me about the laptop.
If I had, like, a good enough reason, my mom wouldn't make me go to school, but her version of a good enough reason was, pretty loose. We would have these, like, stupid fucking, like... You know what, like, schools always try to do, like, that Spirit Week bullshit, and it's like, God, shut the fuck up. I hated that shit, so I would tell my mom, I'm like, I'm not even gonna learn anything all day, I'm not going to school. She's like, alright, cool. I just wouldn't go, because it was the stupidest fucking shit ever.
Yeah.
Like, they would be like, oh, it's so much fun, you get to play these games and shit, and then, like... would always turn everyone to assholes, because, like, they'd be like, oh, we're gonna win, our class is gonna win, even though, like, we didn't win anything.
Yeah.
It was literally just like, yeah, you got the most points, because you're seniors, and all the games are physical based. So of course you won. You're like 6'5", and the competition was a bunch of freshmen who were like 4'1". Like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh, joy. A dreepy.
no, hey, Dreepy is a good boy.
My parents were so suspicious of me when I'm sick for no reason as an adult. I feel like I constantly need to justify me being in pain or sick because I assume everyone thinks I'm lying. I was pretty good with, like, the mental health days. I usually only take, like, a couple a year, and then if I was sick.
Yeah.
But I struggle with that personally because when I used to work at a school cafeteria, when I was working full-time and also was doing a double major.
Fuck you, Cam. Really? First thing when I get back. Sorry, go on.
No, it's fine. They, like, accuse people of, like, calling out, you know.
I'm sorry. What? Who's accusing?
Was,
who
like,
of what?
accusing us of lying for calling out.
Who?
When I was in college working for the college cafeteria.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like I was already working full time and doing a double major, and like I called out once because I had a cold and also I handle food and I didn't feel comfortable working with food if I was sick.
Oh, yeah. That's the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got,
And gaslit me, and it just, ever since then, I'm always like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for calling out.
I got in trouble once, when I worked at Rite Aid because I refused to sell alcohol to a woman whose ID was, like, wicked expired. That's federal law, by the way.
Yeah.
Got written up for that.
Wait, what?
At Rite Aid. There was a woman who, she was like obviously ancient as shit. She like watched Hitler get assassinated. Like, but her ID was expired, so I didn't sell her the alcohol because I didn't want to get fucking arrested. So my boss found out because she complained about it, and I got written up.
That's stupid.
Yeah. That job was terrible. Fuck you, Tina. You're a cunt.
Damn. Excuse me, Aaron. You could go fuck yourself. Take your opinion, fold it up neatly, and shove it right up your ass.
Oh, hold on. I saw... We missed something. Freshman versus senior tug of war is hilarious. Okay, that part's funny. For real, managers and food service who give people shit for calling sick are jackasses who deserve to lose their health inspection. I hate food service bullshit. Like, why do you want me to work when I'm puking? Yeah, dude, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, people are so stupid. I always think it's funny when managers are always like, oh, they're not actually sick. It's like, dude, even if they're not, it's not like you're paying them.
Yeah.
Like, if they call out, like, I mean, unless they're, like, actually taking sick time or whatever, but it's like...
But even then, they're entitled to that sick time.
Well, exactly, but, of course, what we're talking about is, like, you know, working in a college fucking cafeteria. You didn't get fucking sick time, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
It's like, dude, it's not like... I mean, yeah, it's annoying you have to call someone else to cover it or whatever, but it's like, dude, like...
It's also their fault for underemploying, so they shouldn't be pushing the blame and fault to you when they decide to not hire enough employees.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, like, again, like, you're not paying them. Like, what do you give a shit if they're faking it or not? If it's something they did all the fucking time, sure, but, like...
Yeah.
Come on. In my ass, Dreepian's evolutions are dirt. They are not.
I have to be the official judge.
Dragapult is the mother. I crave violence. Okay, she's on bold, Peter. So there's Dreepy.
I love Dreepy.
He is a good boy. Okay, so...
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Yeah, so there's Dracolock and Dragapult.
Hey, wife, you're fucking wrong. Anyway. He's a dragon catapult. He's the best boy.
Ghost Dragon, by the way.
Look, I absolutely give zero fucks about numbers. Like, so little fucks about metagaming numbers that Pokemon could almost suicidally bad and I'd still love it and want to pet it. He's a good boy. I'm the same way.
You see, yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I prefer Pokemon that is good, but I like plenty of Pokemon that are just garbage. But even then, Dragapult's super good. Dragapult's like top OU. Like, Dragapult's insanely good.
It looks fucking stupid. I already have a Ghost Dragon. It's Giratina. Yeah, but do you want a worm or do you want a fucking dragon catapult who catapults its own children?
Fun fact, the Pokedex even says the Dreepies like being yeeted.
Well, of course they have to, or else PETA's gonna be up their ass. It's
cute because it looks stupid. I want a fucking worm!
Fuck you. No, fuck you! Yeah, I don't like it when works, like, tries to, like, make you feel bad if you ever have to call out, because it's like, y'all are pretty aware, my mental health is a little bit like alphabet soup. Some days are fine, other days it's on the floor, and it's a mess.
Beauty of that is you only need to care about stats and meta for PvP. The main campaigns are used enough to win. You can deal with whatever you like. Yeah, seriously, I've used fucking Spend on Emerald, remember, for God's sake? Like, come on. Doesn't matter. He's adorable. I want to pet him.
Yeah.
Same.
So it's like, I don't call out very much. I call out a couple times. Like, I always write it down. It's usually like once every 2 months or something.
Yeah.
Ish. Like, I obviously don't just call out, oh, it's every 2 months, I'm gonna call out. It just happens to be that.
Yeah. Usually it's because you're like, it's like, again, like your mental health, you get burnt out and stressed and you're like, fuck this.
Because I take too many hours and I don't take enough time off. And I remember I used to work, actually, where you're working, in a deli. And at that time, I was working full-time, working at the school cafeteria and doing the double major. So I would call out sometimes. It, again, was usually, it was a little bit more often though. I think it was like once every month, once every other month, something like that. And I remember they're like, oh, by the way, you don't have sick time, and if you call out again, you're done. And I'm like, I literally have anxiety and panic attack disorder, and you guys have seen that. And they're like, oh, in that case, if you're gonna pull that, then you're gonna have to fill out FMLA. I'm like, pull that? Hello?
Yeah.
Like, I can bring my doctor in here. She's across the street. This isn't something I just make up. And doing a double major full-time and a full-time job with that part-time job, that was some of the hardest shit I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
I had
And, like,
no free time. Like, I had to schedule in when I went grocery shopping and visit you. Like, I'd do homework at your house, remember?
Yeah. Like, fucking... And not to mention, it's like, imagine if you called, like, the food people, the health inspector people or whatever, and you're like, yeah, my boss is telling me I can't call out when I'm vomiting and I need to go and still slice ham all day. The entire store would have gotten shut down, like, before you hung up that phone.
Yeah. And, like...
You know, it's like, I don't get what the... Like, what's the point? Because it's like, yeah, you know, you might be able to bully some people into shutting the fuck up, but it's like, wait until you run into the one dude who is that petty. And then you lose your entire career.
And at the same time, that's not really petty because that's an actual health hazard.
You know what I mean, though. It's
Yeah.
not, but no one who's calling in that case is doing it because they care about the health hazard. They're doing it because they're saying fuck you to their boss.
Yeah. And I remember one time with that school cafeteria job, because that's the one I had really big problems with.
Mm-hmm.
It was finals week.
Yeah.
And
I remember
they
when
scheduled
you told me
finals
this.
all week. Every single day, I had finals from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
with my lunch break. Like, I had an hour in between, or an hour and a half to go to the gym and have my lunch.
Yeah.
Because it was a double major. It's a lot of fucking classes. And they tried to tell me I was skipping work and being... What was the word?
Irresponsible.
No. Having job avoidance because of finals week.
Just say
And
you're lazy. What the fuck, job avoidance?
And
All right, calm
I-
down, Paul Revere. What the
I
fuck?
walked my ass into that office, slapped my schedules down with all my final syllabi, and I was like, if you want to try that shit again with me, say it to my face instead of a voicemail. I do not have time to work. And at this point...
And this was like, again, I would like to remind you guys, I don't know if you caught this bit earlier, this was a restaurant or a cafeteria on that campus.
Yes.
It's not like Shannon worked like a Pizza Hut, that like,
Yeah.
was like a downtown or something.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I literally worked for the university cafeteria. And I was like, I literally don't have time because of all my things. And they're like, oh, you have an hour and a half here. And I'm like, for my lunch. And I also need to make sure my brain is not soup. And, like, working out helps me with that. And he was like, oh, that's an excuse. And I was like, all right, I want to talk to your manager. And he's like, what? And his tone changed.
Yeah, didn't you just quit? I thought like you just quit and then didn't even go to that week at all, like at that point.
I honestly, it's been so long. Oh yeah, because that happened with that conversation. His tone changed, and then he sent me that email, and he's like, you need to show up or you're done. I was like, okay, I'm done because I'm focusing on finals. School is more important. And then they
Yeah.
tried to call me in later. And I was like, oh,
Yeah, not to
you
mention-
guys need me. Maybe you should have
Yeah,
thought
and
about
it's
that
like-
because I'm focusing on my education.
And it's like, it was finals too. It's like, did they think you were just gonna stay working there after you're done with college too? Like, what the fuck? Like,
or it's like, oh no, my cafeteria job is so much more important than my finals that I'm
Yeah.
paying so much money for. See, it makes sense. My field, that calling out is bad. Disabled people rely on me pretty much to do their daily things like get up and eat. But why the fuck should I be shamed for calling in a Taco Bell when I have the stomach flu? Go fuck yourself.
well, I mean, not to mention, even though in your field too, it would be like a hazard too, wouldn't it? Because wouldn't some of those people just be more vulnerable to shit, depending? Or am I dumb? You know, like, it is
I
hazard
think it
though.
depends on the case.
Yeah, if they try it to you, they'll also try it with someone who doesn't have as much courage to stand up for themselves, will end up sneezing all over the cold cuts. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. It is a legitimate hazard, but I'm just saying, like, if I were to call the fucking food, like the FDI or whatever, food FDA on my fucking boss, it's not because I really give a shit. It's because I'm saying fuck you. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm doing the right thing. I'd just be doing it for the wrong fucking reason because I'm a petty bitch.
And honestly, that's another really good thing about working at home, actually, like
Yeah.
with my job. They are so understanding about, like, needing mental health days. Like, every single year, we get hired technically for, like, 6-month chunks, but every 6-month chunk, you get up to 36 hours to call out. So you get
That's not too
over
bad.
70 whatever fucking hours a
Yeah.
year for, like, if you need to call out or if there's an emergency.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
that
good.
is that is really good for the industry.
Yeah.
Like, that is really good for what I do, for customer service.
Oh my god.
What?
These guys are in little tunnels.
Yeah.
I thought they were just weird little crab squirrels. I never knew they were in tunnels. I thought those were like little claws they had.
No.
Oh, I never noticed they were in tunnels. Oh, they're so much cuter than the nightmare I thought they were. No, you see, the thing is, if I ever call out, because, like, I'll just call out if I just don't even, I'll wake up with a headache and be like, nah, fuck work. And, like, and they'll be like, so why are you calling out? And, you know, because they're not supposed to ask that, I'll just straight up be like, oh, I have explosive diarrhea. My carpet is forever ruined. And I'll just say horrible shit to teach them a fucking lesson.
Yeah, if I'm sick, I'll work with vulnerable people, but I mean, Taco Bell's more hostile. I think to an extent, like, if they're at a point where they need some help, you know, they might... If they're in a place where they have to be around another person all day, I'm assuming, you know, most of their immunities are up compared to some other older people.
Yeah. I was 2 days on a couch with my friends a couple summers ago, and I got a text from my manager asking where I was. Fired back quick reminder how he told me out for these days a month ago. Put my phone away, went outside, go grill the boys some burgers, dinner, fuss about it after. Oh, dude. Fucking... I just realized we're at almost like an hour and 40 minutes. We should have taken an intermission a while ago. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm gonna bitch about my old Rite Aid job some more. You guys ready for this? That's the real start. Give the most vile reasons possible. TMI away into humane labor treatment. Dude, they stopped asking after like the second or third time. I'll be like, yeah, I'm not feeling good, and they'll be like, all right, cool, mint, like straight up. Anyway, what was I about to say? Oh yeah. Great advice for when your annoying relatives ask when having children too. Just say some shit like, oh, I'm trying, but she likes in the butt too much. That works too. Anyway.
Do not, no.
No, I'm doing it. I'm so waiting for people to start asking.
I'm
waiting for them to start asking.
Take me to dinner.
Yeah,
to ask me when I'm having children.
But they need to do it when I'm fucking there, so I can say it.
No.
No. So anyway,
you know how awkward that is? Be like, sorry, Gramps, you're not. Talk to my brother. I'm not. I have cats, and they're like, oh, but it's your role as a woman, and I'm like, excuse fucking me. You've triggered me. You know.
Yeah. Tine's mom doesn't want to know, which is great. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, so when I worked at Rite Aid. I worked, like, it was stupid, because at first I was there, like, literally all the fucking time. I was part-time working, like, over 40 hours a fucking week at this awful fucking place. And then, because they just started not liking me because I didn't put up with their garbage, I would just call them out on being assholes and shit, they started scheduling me less and less, and I was working, like, what, maybe, like, half a day a week.
Yeah.
So, like, when I wasn't working, I would work with my dad. My dad does, like, landscapey type shit and, like, junk car stuff, you know,
Jack of all trades.
Big man move, big thing kind of shit. So
he's a small man.
I know. That's what makes it.
He talks like this, Bob.
That's what makes it funny.
Have 5 coffees a day, bitch.
Right. That is true, actually. We spent a lot of time in gas stations.
He lives by gremlin hours.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great.
It's genetic. Where do you think I get it? So I'd be working with him, and then, like, my boss would try to call me in to cover other people's shifts, and I'm like, no, like, I'm doing shit. And, like, they wrote me up because I would never fucking cover other people's shifts. And I was like, first of all, it's not my responsibility to come cover other people's fucking bullshit shifts. And secondly, the whole reason I'm busy is because you motherfuckers aren't giving me any fucking hours, and I need to pay my fucking rent. Like, I told them that too. I'm like, because, you know, when they write you up to sign the thing, I'm like, no, I'm not signing this. Fuck you. Eat me. Like,
did you really not sign it?
No, I didn't fucking sign. I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. Fucking eat me. I was quitting, like, the next fucking week, so I didn't give a shit. But, like, I was like, fucking eat me. I'm not quitting. Or I'm not signing this. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I still regret, like, not going to corporate and, like, reporting that cunt. Because she could actually be in, like, jail for, like, making me sell shit. I'm pretty sure I sold alcohol to minors, like, a decent amount of times. Because, like, at that place, if they said, like, oh, I forgot in my car, you're supposed to be like, yeah, that's cool. I didn't do that, but if she was next to me, I did. Because I didn't want to get fired.
Yeah.
Titan would just tell my dad in graphic detail he uses my ponytail as a handle, but he hates my dad with a burning passion.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I remember once, with Hannah, or I'm not gonna name drop, with, the place you work at now.
Shannon, it's too late.
I called in one morning and I was like, I've had a panic attack since last night. I literally can't breathe. I'm like in the bathroom. I'm sick. Like,
Yeah.
so anxious. And the baker who was there, they were from a different store covering for someone. They're like, yeah, I'm sure you are. So I showed up shaking in my uniform. And I ran in the bathroom. And I came back out and they're like, are you okay? I was like, no, I tried to call out this morning that I'm having a panic attack. But somebody decided to try and guilt trip me.
Yeah.
And then after that, like, they never had an issue. Because I guess there was also somebody up front using panic attacks as an excuse. But
Yeah.
I literally have panic attacks.
Yeah.
Like, I've just got over, like, what was it? Like 3 days long one. Like, it was horrible.
See, that's another reason why, like, I do the, as Divine put it, TMI your way into humane work conditions kind of thing, because it's like, fuck you, it's none of your business. Like, I'll call and be like, I'm just not feeling good, and like, if they try to pry, then I hit them with the, oh, you know, my shit's green, going to the doctor, you know.
Yeah. My friend used to work in the liquor store, and he had a lot of funny stories from our high school class coming in with the most dog shit fakes imaginable.
Oh, dude, fucking, when, I never dealt with a fake ID, I don't think. It could have been so good I didn't notice.
Ah, yes, Shan, I would totally know where the fuck any general store he works at if you drop the name where we all know you live in the general wasteland of New Hampshire.
The general wasteland. Oh, that is apt. No, but,
Yeah.
So, one of the things is we had a problem with people buying alcohol for, like, teenagers and, like, pretending to, like, be their dad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do, I came up with this all by myself, and my managers loved it. They thought it was fucking hilarious. I would grab the ID, and I would, you know, check the dates and all that. And I would look at the kid, and I would ask the kid a question about, like, their mom or their dad. I'd be like, yo, what's their birthday? Like, what's the first letter of your last name? Whatever. They never got any of it, like, wrong or anything, so I never had to be like, you're not actually their fucking kid or anything. But it was so funny. This one time, this mom came in, and she had three boys with her. 3 teenage kids. So I grabbed the ID. The mom's, like, in her fucking 40s or whatever. All right, fine. I point at the first kid, and I'm like, what's your mom's name? And he says the mom's first name. I'm like, all right, good. I point at the second kid, and I'm like, what's your mom's last name? And they say the last name. Fine, pronounce it right, whatever. I look at the last kid. And I go, what's your mom's birthday? And this kid's like 13. This kid's dead ass looks at me and goes, oh, fuck you. Why do I get that one? And the mom was so fucking mad. Her birthday was like May 13th. He said like December 20th.
Oh my.
He was like, I don't know, December. Like, I knew like they were her kids already, but I just wanted to fuck with the kids.
That's awesome.
Okay, we need to take intermission now because we have gotten over. I'm sorry.
I have one more quick story.
Okay.
So when I worked for that shitty school cafeteria,
Yep.
one time I had to call out because I had a really bad infection. And I was like, I have to go to the doctor. So I'm not going to be able to come in. And they're like, well, what's the doctor's appointment for? And I was like, well, that's not something I necessarily need to share with you. Because at this time, this is a vaginal infection, okay? And on the phone, he's like, I'm waiting. And I'm like, I'm not sharing this with you. He's like, okay, so you're lying and coming in. I was like, listen, it looks like I have cottage cheese coming out of my pussy. Something is wrong and it feels like it's on fire. I'm going to the doctor. And that bitch, I think I broke him. He was like, I am so sorry, ma'am. I am so sorry. I'm like, don't fucking call me ma'am. Do not fucking call me ma'am. First off. Second off, you can write vaginal discharge on your fucking thing on the doctor's note for your horse shit. Alright? That's it. Goodbye.
Oh,
and
dude.
it was...
Next time I need to call it at work, I'm just gonna tell him I have vaginal discharge.
And he did. He called me ma'am, and I wanted to beat his ass. I hate it when people call me ma'am. It makes me want to burn them alive.
This motherfucker called you ma'am.
I know.
I have no sound because I'm watching wrestling, but hi guys, Shan, I have power
Hey.
again. Hey Nuclear
Oh,
Octopus, how you doing?
yay! I'm happy.
Yo, I got germs in my pussy, bitch. You happy now?
Yeah. And it's like, alright, now I just shared the most I've ever shared.
That it works. They didn't ask you any other time you called out, I bet. They were probably like, yep, you have fun doing
Yep.
whatever you need to do.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
But it's also like you shouldn't have to fight for like.
No, it's stupid, but that's what they do anyway.
Yeah. That's honestly what I really like working at home. They're just like, okay.
Well, yeah, because
Like they have a line and that's it.
Because it's like, what are they gonna say? You know, it's like, no, city. I guess, I mean, you'd think it's like, what do you need to call out for? You're at your computer, but it's like, I don't want to fucking like shit in my computer desk, you know?
Well, also, there's just as many emergencies that can happen if you're in your own home versus if you're in a building at work.
Yeah. I more meant like sick-wise, but I mean, yeah, I'm not saying I think like that, but I know like some people would
Yeah,
say that.
some people are like that, but it's like also if you're vomiting and you have to be on the phone all day,
Yeah.
that's a no.
So anywho,
I have sound. I found headphones. Also, I got yelled at for calling adherence. That's stupid.
Rip. All right, so we'll be back in a few minutes. We gotta take
You
intermission.
should add that to the HR thing.
We gotta take intermission. We'll be back in a few. Sorry,
I gotta pee!
Sorry, I went over. We'll be back.